This week on VegasInc, will the president's latest effort to bail out underwater borrowers help here? We'll ask an expert.
Plus, hundreds are signing up for a chance to get free surgeries. We'll hear from the doctor behind Helping Hands.
And to see or not to see, that is the question. We'll tell you why Shakespeare loyalists are lining up in protest of a new flick. VegasInc, next.
This is VegasInc with Dana Gentry and Jeff Gillen. We're minding your business.
Welcome to this edition of VegasInc, your source for the top business news of the week.
From the resources of the Las Vegas Sun, News 3, and VegasInc right now. Let's take a look at our top story. The real estate industry is calculating the effect of President Obama's revisions to the Home Affordable Refinance Plan.
It's designed to allow more homeowners with negative equity to refinance, even if they owe more than 125% of their home's value.
Now, among the changes, eliminate or lower fees for refinancing, title insurance, lien processing, and closing costs. Appraisals won't be necessary in most cases. Instead, the government will work from an automated calculation. Streamlining representations and warranties, which are actually necessary to transfer loans from one bank to another. The government thinks this will enhance confidence and competition between banks for loans, which will create incentives for banks to renegotiate mortgages. Major mortgage insurers will transfer coverage from an old loan to a refinance loan automatically, and resubordination of second liens will become automatic, so it will be much easier to refinance if you have a second mortgage. The Lenders Clearinghouse helps banks move their inventories of repossessed homes. The company says it has put nearly 200 buyers into homes this year, and now it is participating in HUD's Neighborhood Stabilization Program, helping banks produce large inventories of repos. Joining us right now to talk about that and his reaction to the president's plan from Lenders Clearinghouse, Zolt Szorenyi. Welcome. Zolt, great to have you on our program. You're involved in the Neighborhood Stabilization Program, or you're getting involved in that with HUD. That is, I mean, we've seen some mixed success here with that. I mean, people in the Valley saying, look, it really, it got some money, but it really is a drop in the bucket for what we need. What's your perspective on the program and how well it's doing?
I think the program is most important for the purpose of taking properties that have been abandoned and in bad condition and put them back on the market in a move-in ready condition. Frankly, banks are not doing that, and I don't think that they're going to do that in the future either. So our company is taking those large volumes from banks. We're consulting with different organizations, nonprofits, and we'll help them remodel the home and then target mainly low and moderate income families or first-time home buyers to get back into their homes.
We keep hearing about this phantom inventory that the banks are holding on to. Do you have any idea of how much that is?
I have no idea what that number is, and I really don't know if that phantom inventory is being controlled on purpose or not. We have a very good large number of buyers, large number of demand right now in Las Vegas that is being taken most of the homes out of the inventory. Frankly, the only inventory that stays on the market for longer than expected are the ones that home buyers don't have the money for after purchasing to remodel, or the lenders just don't want to lend on that. So going to the direction of whether this Obama plan is going to help or not, I think we have to approach it from whether we can stop the price decreases that are being caused by the condition of homes.
Mm-hmm. What's the advantage of working with a company like yours as opposed to just going to if I want to buy one of those properties, just go to a regular real estate agent? Why should I go to you?
Well, our company focuses mainly on remodeling homes into move-in ready condition. We certify the homes too. So if you go to any real estate company, they're most likely going to take you to the large volume, over 50% of bank-owned listings that's out there, and it's almost guaranteed that they are not remodeled. So the advantage is that you will get a full remodeled home that you don't have to spend money on after close of escrow.
How does that affect the price points then?
The price points are, we are hoping that we're going to put a dent into this price crashing that's going on in Las Vegas. The appraisers are always going to look at condition of properties when they appraise a property. So when they see a completely abandoned, destroyed home, they're always going for the low end of the value. but when they see a completely remodeled home, they will give it at fair market value. Frankly, there are a lot of areas right now where the same square footage of home will appraise within $60,000 or $80,000 from each other because of that.
Do you expect banks to start going or doing a lot of teardowns here on properties that just simply can't move?
No, I don't. Properties are moving. We don't have a lack of demand problem in this town. We have a lack of condition problem in this town that we are trying to work on.
Does it make sense to you to put money into these homes? You mentioned the appraisals. So much of that is conditioned upon the condition of the neighborhood. Does it really make financial sense for you to invest in those homes? Can you get out of it what you want given the condition of these neighborhoods sometimes?
Absolutely. The real home buyer, especially the first-time home buyer, will not look at anything but their own family's safety and the environment. So when they're going to make an offer on a property, they will pay the best and highest price for the home.
Appreciate your time today. Thank you for joining us.
Our foreclosure crisis is providing ample opportunity to con artists.
Metro says cases of rental fraud are on the rise. Police are getting more reports of renters who paid to live in a foreclosed property only to learn they've actually been scammed by somebody claiming to be the owner. Victims are often out thousands of dollars in deposits. If you're looking to rent, Metro says do some research. For example, the Clark County Assessor's website tells you who the actual owner is. And when you check out the property, keep an eye out for the little things.
Look to make sure that there aren't broken windows or that the windows don't look like they've just been in repair, which would indicate maybe somebody had broken in to change the locks and just assume control of the property and fraudulently rent it to you.
And if you own a vacant property, Metro says you should check it often. If you find people living inside who shouldn't be there, don't confront them yourself, call police instead.
Nevada has the third highest number of uninsured residents in the nation per capita. We're going to tell you about a nonprofit seeking to fill in the cracks with no-cost surgery for the uninsured.
And to see or not to see, we'll tell you about The Tempest over a new movie casting doubt on the bar. Don't go away.